Okay, so this is episode 4 of Budget Bangers, and of course it's the SKS. How could we have a Budget Banger series without featuring the SKS? This wipe, the SKS is a great all-rounder, and I'm gonna say it, it's probably the best 7.62 gun in the game. All the other ones are not doing it for me this wipe. Best way to start with the SKS build is to use this barter from Mechanic. 3 weapon parts will get you the base OP SKS with some attachments already on there. Typically around 30k on the flea, so this gun's going to cost you around about 90k. This is what we're going to turn it into for a budget all-rounder, but you can tweak this build depending on what you're looking to use it for. All you need to do is take this barter into the preset menu. We're going to take off the dovetail mount. We're going to change out the dust cover for one that has a rail. Go for a slightly larger magazine. Add your favorite laser and torch combo. The Hexagon SKS suppressor is great. And then you can go for a Spectre if you're looking for the 1 to 4 times, or go for the Valde if you wanted a little bit more range. Now, the Valde you can't buy for rubles, you can on the flea, but not from Trader. There is a barter for 2 vodka, which equals around about 40k. So if you want to save money, do the barter. If you're lazy like me, then pay for rubles on the flea. There you have it. SKS built. Now, as for different ammo that's available for this weapon, depending on where you are in your own wipe is going to determine which ammo you look to use, but there's a couple of ones I wanted to mention. You got your early rounds such as FMJ and HP. We know what they do early on, let's not really cover them. MAAP is way down the line. PP has always been a great round, okay? It's pretty expensive, but a great round. PS used to be the staple, okay? It's cheap, it does it all around. I think this is being slept on. US ammo is hugely underrated. Increased accuracy, way reduced recoil, and the durability burn is reduced too. So I think people are missing a trick here. Using US and comparing it against PS, you'll see it makes this thing almost virtually no recoil. So let's grab a mic, let's head on into the shooting range and show you the difference between PS and US. We didn't touch on BP, but BP is craft or finding raid only, so yeah, it's not the easiest to come by, but if you find it, then it's going to be a good round to use. You can see the build's got a decent ADS time. Now the Valde lets itself down with this eye relief stroke scope shadowing. Doesn't feel great at all, but it does give you a little bit more range than the Alcon. You pick whichever optic works for you. That's using PS rounds. I don't think you can complain at the spread on those shots. But if we swap out for the US rounds, check in, there we go, we have the US rounds in. Okay, I wasn't as accurate that time, but look how small the grouping is in comparison to PS rounds. Bear in mind, this is nearly 100 meters. The length of the range is nearly 100 meters. That's insanely close together. And hipfire is almost as good. So many weapons this wipe have got terrible hipfire, but the SKS feels great. Just look at this. Now, I've been using the SKS a good bit this wipe, mostly because the other 7.62 guns just don't feel any good. The AKs, the Mutant, even the RD, none of them feel anything like what they used to be. So the SKS has definitely been my preferred 7.62 weapon, and I'm all about having fun. If a gun feels fun, you know, it doesn't have to be the meta build, it doesn't have to be the most expensive parts. This game's about having a laugh, so if you're down to have a laugh and enjoy memeing around, then come and check us out on Twitch. I was trying to stream more regularly these days, so we'll be live at least 3-4 times a week. That's linked down below, of course. And let me know what you think. Have you been using the SKS? Is this build in line with what you've been using? Or do you have something better to share with the community? Drop it down below in a comment or hop in the Discord. Loads of homies that are jumping on playing regularly now, so it'd be good to see you guys around. As for the rest of this video, I'm going to leave some gameplay in here, a couple of clips, the rest of this little encounter we had here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.